Welcome to another Subnautica guide. Today we're going to have a look at the Torpedo Improvements mod by Randy Knapp. And before I go into how to download and install and configure it, I'm going to just showcase a little bit in game. So I have here my seamoth where I have installed the torpedo modules, and let me go into it and you should see the difference in the UI. So if you see in the bottom, now there's all this different stuff. You see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 with the different torpedo types. If I select one, it gives me a couple of extra commands. Q to change the torpedo, which then will toggle through whether it's the gas or the vortex, and F if I want to actually go into the storage, which means, maybe I have some extra in my inventory and I want to drop them into the bay or vice versa. So let me go back here. So that's actually the basic thing. You can shoot and then you hit Q and you can shoot a different type of torpedo. So it's nothing that is extremely overpowered, but it makes torpedo management a little bit easier because you don't have to go in and out all the time just to, shift things out from the torpedo module so that it uses the vortex or the poison. And I think that's very convenient. Of course, if I switch over to say 2, I can just use the different torpedo bay and use the torpedoes there. But let me go and show how to install this. Alright, we're here on the Nexus mods, and it's mod number 61 under Subnautica, which is the Torpedo Improvements by Randy Knapp. So you go to the download here, manual, and it will pop up another screen and download the file. And well, that's how simple it is. So let's open up and we get the zip file with the mod. And you have to put that mod in the Qmods folder under your Subnautica. So if you haven't installed Qmods, have a look at my other guide that will show how to do that. And we'll just pull that in and now it's installed. Simple, right? To configure it, you do an edit, and let me do that with this one. And let me close some of these old edits that I've done. The cooldown is how often you can fire the shots, and it's a 3. I think 5 is the default. Then you have the storage. If you want to make it really big so you can fit in, 40, 50 or whatever torpedoes, you can do that. Then the rest of these one is basically just the offset and the different variables for showing the HUD. Unless you have a reason to change it, you can probably just leave it on the defaults. If you want to have more information, just go to the Nexus mods page and have a look. For instance, if you want to see the details of what the configuration file does, it is described here. I will leave a link to the mod in the description below. Enjoy and have fun.
Special thanks to the great patrons supporting the channel. If you would like to join the vetted community and support these videos, do follow the Patreon link below.